Good,
How you guys doing?
We doing well. Doing
Well,
well.
hopefully you could help me defend my Eagles.
They're the best team in football. Everybody
Thank
who
you.
says that they're not is wrong. They're the best team in football now. It doesn't mean that the best team in football wins the Super Bowl all the time, but they are the best team in football.
Jay, you hear that, right?
That was actually my first question for
Fly,
you,
Eagles,
Keith.
fly.
That's where I was coming first. I know you're an Eagles fan, but so I was going to ask you, do you feel like they're the best team in football? I mean, you answered that just now, but give me some reasons why. Why do you think the Eagles are the best team in football?
I mean, listen, they're the most complete team. They're also the healthiest of the good teams right now, too. And again, that could change like that. Like, K-Walk, I love your Niners, but I think I'm the backup quarterback for them right now. Like, I know Josh Johnson technically is, but like they called me and I said I wasn't available this week, so I'm not going to be there. And now Debo is hurt. So like, I love your defense. I love a lot of the weapons, but the Niners got problems. I can take the Cowboys and go, all right, Dak Prescott has yet to prove that besides the 98-yard drive at the end of the game, he's got some issues. That team in general, they have some flaws. I don't believe in anyone else in the NFC. We go over to the AFC. The Bills, they're awesome, but they've got flaws. The Chiefs, they're really, really good. I like them. And the Cincinnati Bengals, I think, are the other team that's on the come up right now, or at least coming back to what they were last year.
Right.
Yeah.
But the Eagles are the most complete, healthy team right now.
I think you just hurt Jay's feelings, Keith.
No.
Jay, who do you rock with, Jay?
I don't rock with anyone.
No.
With you.
Go ahead. Your temporary team is
this
current
year,
team.
This
Your
year,
current team.
I am rooting for the Dallas Cowboys.
Fair enough.
For the Dallas Cowboys.
Fair enough.
So
let me just say one thing. So as much as I am an Eagles fan, for what I do for a living, and as I've continued to do this, I find myself, I tend to root for players in the sports more than even the teams.
Yeah.
I will never be the guy that picks up a remote control and throws it at my television because the team that I want to win didn't win because I wasn't out there on the field making the plays and I didn't pay, those players their salaries. So I just enjoy the sport.
Let me ask you about Jalen Hurts, because you talked about, Dak Prescott, proving it. And I think we could say that about a lot of quarterbacks. How confident are you in Jalen Hurts? I mean, he's playing great right now. He's playing fantastic, out of his mind. But we know the playoffs, it's a different game. How confident are you that when the playoffs roll around, you're still going to see that same kind of production out of Hurts?
Yeah, I'm really confident. And you look at him, obviously, from a betting standpoint, he's the odds-on favorite now to be the MVP. And then Dan Orlovsky from ESPN is a friend of mine, and he just did a piece yesterday on the growth of Jalen Hurts and how he's never seen anything like this before from one year to the other. Essentially, the numbers he has right now are Drew Brees, except he can also run. Inside the pocket, his completion percentage is Drew Brees-esque. So if you put that together with also being the first QB to ever in the history of the league run for 10 rushing touchdowns in back-to-back seasons. I know Cam has done it more than once in a season through his career, but back-to-back years he's done it. I'm very confident in him. I'm confident in the weapons he has around him.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a Penn State guy. Miles Sanders has been playing out of his mind. Yep.
I'm trying to go to the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
Anybody has any tickets they want to give me, I'm trying to go to the Rose Bowl.
Should be a great game. Maybe one of the best bowl games on the slate. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. All right. Now, you make a great case about Philly and Jalen. And I've been watching every week, kind of looking for a crack, maybe a weakness, but he's just been outstanding. But is there a team? I mean, is it K-Walk's 49ers? Is it the Cowboys? Is it somebody in the AFC? What team do you think might give the Eagles the most trouble, maybe just from like a matchup standpoint?
I think there are 6 teams that I feel comfortable saying could win the Super Bowl. And yes, K-Walk, one of them is your Niners. Now, obviously the Purdy thing scares me a little bit because we've never seen this before. And we can't do the Tom Brady comparison because Tom Brady went to Michigan. And I mean, we can't do that comparison, right? So if Purdy were to be able to lead them, it again would be something we have literally never seen. I said, I think there are 3 teams in the AFC I feel comfortable saying can get to the Super Bowl: Bills, Chiefs, and the Cincinnati Bengals. And on the NFC, there are 3 teams: your Niners, your Cowboys, and Brittany, our Eagles. Any of those 6 teams can get to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Let me just ask you one more before I turn it over to those guys, because you left the Dolphins off of that list. I was pretty high on the Dolphins a few weeks ago. It feels like they've lost some momentum now. How do you see the Dolphins? Are they fading? Do you think
they don't
have
stop
a shot?
anybody? They don't play defense. And like, you can win games during the regular season. You have to be able to play a modicum of defense in the postseason. I also think that maybe the blueprint is out, and not like we didn't all know this. Tua can't throw the ball deep with zip on the ball. So if you guard that, then you take away the fact that Tyreek Hill is the fastest man on the planet. Not really, but on in the NFL.
Gotcha.
I see flaws there. I'll tell you this. I know we're in New York, or I'm in New York. The Jets have a Super Bowl winning defense. They just don't have a Super Bowl winning offense.
Yeah. Yeah.